Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are back with another review. This time around, we're going to be doing a Victor Crowley, which is going to be the fourth installment of the Hatchet franchise. This movie overall kind of had its ups and downs. I'm going to slide it into the fourth spot just for a few reasons. The pacing at the start of the movie really slow. It was about 40 to 45 minutes before we saw anything, and I know we've had movies like that in the past here on the channel. Wrong Turn 7 being one of those examples. Wrong Turn 7 actually, utilized the 40 plus minutes like after that as a, killing spree in a sense and made it jump out at there. And here in this movie, like, yeah, we saw some kills and everything, but I don't know, it just wasn't like my type of vibe of the Hatchet movies that we've seen prior with the amount he's doing, and it was kind of just like isolated in one area as a whole. Before we'd see him like bouncing back and forth between the woods. I mean, we had a little bit of that, but it just felt like they were kind of stuck in one small radius. One advantage I will give this movie quite a bit is the fact that they utilized Victor Crowley a little bit more, showing him even more on screen than he was before. Not that he wasn't being shown a lot in prior movies, but he was being shown a little bit more here within this movie, which I thought was great. Um, Aside from that, like the movie itself, I mean, for the most part, a typical Hatchet movie. It just, in my eyes, would have fit a little bit better if um, they utilized the first 40 minutes a little bit better. I mean, that's a little over half of the movie where we're not seeing Victor on screen. And these movies aren't that long to begin with. We're talking an hour 25 on average. And when you take the first 40 minutes, keep it slow, and then the second half is all of that, and you don't do like a crazy amount of stuff, you can't really expect it to be like a top tier film. It's not a bad film at all. It had its moments, and one of the more interesting ways of bringing someone back in a franchise was using a curse through YouTube, but it kind of like makes sense too because it is 2017. So I could see how they can easily get away with that here within this movie, and I actually kind of like that aspect a little bit because it's a little different than other movies. But that's gonna wrap it on up here for today's review. I do appreciate you guys. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is watching the Scary Movie collection, just because it's a horror comedy and we can have some fun with it. But until next time, guys, I'll see you. You have a great day.